Hey, to all urban gardeners out there, have you ever overwater your plant and it seems to be wilting? And do you often find yourself to be very busy and can't take care of your precious plants?
Well, before we came up with a solution, we did some research. On average, farms around the world account for 70% of all water that is consumed annually. Of that 70% used by farmers, 40% is lost to the environment due to poor irrigation systems, evaporation, and overall poor water management. Let's talk about how overwatering a plant can be a water wastage. Did you know that overwatered plants are likely to get root diseases, also known as root rot? Root rot often happens to plants that are in damp soil condition. This is because the roots absorb a lot of water, which causes it can't breathe, while the soil is constantly wet and won't have enough air pockets to fill the excess water. The current solution to this problem are hydroponic gardening, which is a method of growing plants that replaces soil with nutrient-rich water. But of course, every solution has its limitations. Hydroponic systems are very expensive to construct. The size of an average hydroponic system will determine how much it costs. For example, a small scale of hydroponic system costs over 500 ringgit to 800 ringgit, which includes equipment that costs 40 ringgit. This system is only for those who love to try DIY hydroponic projects in a limited area.
So, can't seem to find a way to prevent overwatering? Well, lucky you, we are here to help. Introducing Agricyclo. Agricyclo is a prototype developed by Team Osindak, which consists of Theodoric, Samantha, and Joel, which is me. Before we share our prototype, some of you might even wonder, what does Osindak means? Osindak is derived from the Kadazan language, and it simply means smart people.
For our prototype, we figured out to make a water recycling system which is known as Agricyclo. Agricyclo helps to automatically water your plants from the water tank using the concept of recycling water. Firstly, we will need to fill the water in the water tank located below. Then as you can see here, the water will drip directly into the water tank below. Then the hydro pump will pump the water from the water tank into the soil compartment through the hose connected here.
Next, I'll briefly explain the coding. Firstly, the wires and LCD module libraries are included. Here, a few global variables are stated, which are mainly the moisture sensor, relay module, and water level sensor. In void setup, the inputs and outputs are stated, which are the moisture sensor and relay pin, which controls the water pump. The functions for the LCD are also stated. For void loop, the two main components are coded here. For the water pump, if soil moisture is above 1000, the LCD will display unmoist and pump water, while if it's below 900, then it will display moist and not pump water. For the water level sensor, the texts no water, little water, decent water, and very high water will be displayed according to the water level height.
Agricyclo is the perfect product to use for people who are just getting started for a gardening journey and have limited space for gardening, as our product acts as a planter box and they won't be overwatering their plants. Besides that, we also aim for people who often work overtime and does not have time to take care of the plants, as it provides special features like an automatic water recycling system.
To put it simply, Agricyclo can save water.
So, throughout this whole journey together, we've learned how to manage our time. When doing this project, we are being forced to manage our time wisely, as we also have online classes to attend. As a result, we have to juggle between online classes and this project.
Furthermore, we also learn to analyze problems or any situation given to us. This project has helped us widen and open our way of thinking in order to come up with a solution that applies best to this era.
Last but not least, we learned the most important thing, teamwork. We were able to help each other and discover our weaknesses and strengths. This is how we can make the best use of it in this project. All of these could not be achieved without communication and the cooperation of each member. As they all say, communication is the key to success.